Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Anno once more. Yeah, I just wanted to capture this here real quick. It's not really a danger. I just love when my big Schleswig-Holsteins that we also have, of course, still are firing. It's a nice firework there overall, and she tried it at least. I give her credit for that. And with that, Princess Ching is already backing off again. She lost quite a few ships there as well. There's still the occasional battleship. Unfortunately, the Schleswig-Holstein does not have such a great range as the Yamato, for example, or the aircraft carrier. So they can actually just cuddle off again once more. We're looking at Manola right now. It's dangerous over here, right? So we got a few ruins, as we can see. Holy cow. Other than that, I think it's a cute city. That procession probably just got killed by the train. Still, they're celebrating and moving on into the other district that we have over there. We're looking at Manola right now because I need to also continue a bit in this area. Reason for that, for the metro station, which is still one of my ultimate goals, right? And it's so hard to achieve. We need the motors. And the motors I need for them, I think I need at least fans. Because fans need motors, and that at least needs 4,000 artistas. Right now we're seeing at 2,800 or something like that, 2,900. But we got a lot of barrels that we can still work out here. I might actually work on a new service building here, so that would be the beach area. The beach area is fine to have it here, right? This is a smaller area for tourists and stuff like that. This is my industrial area, so it is fine to move a couple of things over here to the other side and to make it a bit more friendly for a beach. We have those fish oil, well, productions. Let's not have them over there. We are still exploiting this mechanic there a bit. I grant you that, all right. Where we have the ruin of the pier can still be used, right, of the landing pier, but it cannot be attacked. So this is a bit cheaty, obviously, and the AI will also not target this area. If I build the fish oil factories over there, then they will start targeting that. So I do want to have them a bit further away, but not, yeah, over here probably somewhere. Reason for that is they probably get easily destroyed a bit, but they're so dirt cheap for us that it doesn't really matter. Oh, holy cow, look at that. That was a major mistake on my part, or oversight you might call it. Let's get them over there for the moment. You know what, I'm actually going to move it over here, and then we have the fish oil factories in this area for now. That's just, yeah, it's just much better overall. And it's also not so easy for the AI then to target that. Let's also clean those things up a bit. This is looking very strange, so I would love to actually move it, or, well, get rid of it entirely. We can actually do this since we have the depots from the docklands. So yeah, why not? Let's also get rid of them. We could have a full row here of these buildings there. Oh, I think that we have then the range of the fishermen for now, right? So I would like to make a smaller canal system there, and we can do it like that. However, I will need to build it like so, right? And then on the back of it, we don't really need it, as there are going to be some export offices. Here I can have another one leading to 1,600 storage, so we can get rid of them now, right? And with that, we still have 1,200 in storage, which is still a lot, and get that space back here. That's one thing. We still have some depots here as well. I might actually, yeah, build more depots. Honestly, let's do this. Let's have another row of depots then here that we can have, giving me another 300 tons of storage, and we can get rid of that too, cleaning this area up further. With that, we still have the oil harbor over there. Nasty. And it's actually something I need to keep for now, right? So there's no way I can make the train to the other side just to get the oil harbor to the other side, because that would really destroy the look of the city there a bit. What we can do is probably now having a small beach area in this area, right? As we can see, this would work out for people to enjoy a bit of lifestyle there, at least from time to time. Let's get rid of this very strange road there, as we have this one that goes to the other side together with this one. And in between, of course, we can now have then some, yeah, either enclosed greenery, which would make sense to me. So let's have this here. Unfortunately, we don't have this with palm trees, right? Palm trees, of course, would be amazing there too, but I think those trees also fit, right? It's not a big deal there, really. That's fine, all right. All right, a battleship over there, getting a bit too close. Let's use one of my potions as well to clean it up there. And with this, we boost the artista workforce quite a bit right away, because they get their beach fulfillment then with that. Let's just make sure that it actually has the road connection. something like that. So this will probably push it above 3000 here with that. And let's also have here perhaps a smaller entrance then as well, where we can have a fountain on that side, and then also once again probably some palm trees this time here, and let's also have this one upgraded. I still have lots of dirt roads in Manola. This is something I probably should rectify immediately. Yeah, and with that, people can enjoy a bit of lifestyle here without too many industrial buildings. Just a lovely sight of battleships fighting. Ooh, there's a lot of fighting now going on. Yeah, this one is probably going down, the Rangoon. That mortar does not have the range. They're backing off again. But already there's the oil tanker still heavily under damage, but also surviving. No harm done. No big harm done for now. And we can also get rid of this again. Very good. With that, yeah, to over 3000 artistas. Let's continue with upgrading them. Over here. And then also here, of course. This is really important. Having the artistas here around the beach area. Just very colorful overall. And that's 4000 we have. And with 4000, we're unlocking a lot of major things actually that the New World Rising DLC offers you. The first one is, of course, we have now the ability to build the motors, and holy cow, that's quite the production here. But I only need this one there, right? So I need cables, celluloids, and then also the furnace. Next of all, we also have then electricity. We have the dam project available. This is actually important because the motor assembly line requires electricity. Now, I was building this power plant here in anticipation of not reaching 4000 that quickly, but we did. So I don't need that power station there anymore. I rather focus on the dam project. As we can see, the attacks intensify once more. Of course, it's always something where we need to be careful about, because especially when they merge together, those fleets, it can get real nasty. But this is just this hunt this time, attacking on that side, really rushing into my main harbor area over there. Or, well, it's actually my secondary harbor. Alright, we have the ship close by again, just to pick some stuff up once more. Destroying my sand mines, my fisheries. Yeah, we don't have that much sand actually left over. Fish is full though. They're backing off again. About my docklands, do I still have the... Oops. Fish import? No, we don't have that, right? I might actually switch to some sand import again from time to time here, because we might need that. Alright, she's off again. Miss Hunt, what do you have in store this time? Lots of items there. Looking good. And yeah, not even siege level achieved, so we can immediately repair those buildings if they're not on fire and be happy about it. There's the soap once more. She has that, and sugar, really, she's the crappiest out of all of them. There's at least one thing here, reducing the maintenance cost of pops. Holy cow, yes, this is giving me a lifetime of money. And the bilberry, yeah, it's also a crappy botanical item. And chocolate, really nothing of worth here. Let's throw them overboard. There we have a production building, chance of fire reduction. Yeah. So bored. This one. Nothing of that was of value here to me. Just like we know Miss Hunt. The attacks continue through the night, keeping us busy a bit. And as a new day is dawning, new projects begin. What we want to do now, and for starters, is of course the dam project. This is going to be really major because it's providing electricity to the whole island of Manola. It requires timber, bricks, and some 600 euros for starters to get this one jump started. Let's have a warehouse close by because it will need that. There's the hacienda with the chapel. So let's move the chapel away there. It's a bit out of touch. And have the connection here with the dam. So now we can start the production. And just look at it once more, because here a pretty big building is now starting to being constructed. Looking forward to that. I love these mega projects, really. Probably should, just for the heck of it, upgrade this one at least once so it doesn't look so shabby. And probably also add, let's just see, a smaller fire station to the area, so that it also looks like there is actually something going on, and perhaps also a police station, right? Just something really to make it look a bit official overall. But of course, it's all temporary. There's the building materials already being moved over. Details, details, so many of them. As this is starting. How long does it take? I think 30 minutes. Yes, 30 minutes that is for this next phase. Next day, fully in dawn now, in spring now, in popping up now, and we continue onwards because I really want to focus on the motor assembly plant there. We don't have the electricity yet to provide it, but we can already make the foundation, and it's going to take a while anyway. We don't need copper for starters, right, in order to get the cable factory going, and we don't need caoutchouc. Caoutchouc we have, copper we don't. Copper, however, we can import with the Docklands just easily. And I do have the materials for that available. So let's go ahead and have us another export office just here for this tiny... Yeah, let's actually have... Come on, just for once I would like to have some symmetry here. Let's move it out a bit. Which is not possible. Alright, let's move this one away again a bit. Somewhere over here. This works out. Because then we can have 2 more here. And let's go ahead and start the importing of copper. We can use... yeah, we can use some swing machines for that. And then I'm just going ahead with the copper. We will really not need that much of it, right? So this is way too much. I think 100 tons should be fine. As it's really just for the cable production. And the cable production is producing 1 per minute. So we're probably going with 2 per minute. Yeah, consumption of 2. Let's double that to 4. So that would be 80, right? And let's also give a buffer on top of that, the 100 tons. That's fine, absolutely. That's going to be enough for a very long time for the copper front. Then we have the caoutchouc, we produce that here. Next up we have the celluloid production. For that we don't need the cotton, we have this, perfect. Next up is the orchard camphor wax. This does not require any kind of fertility, so we can place it wherever we want to. And yeah, it's an orchard, perhaps up here in the hillside. Orchards make a bit more sense to me. So let's go ahead, the camphor wax, and once more, 4 of them, just to play it safe, right? That we have then in this area. And for the orchards, we do need then the modular limit around it. I think that is actually a mod now. I'm a bit confused on that part. Let's have 4 of them here, right? And let's have it here. There you go. That's a mod, yep. And we can have those 4 orchards then just here. So they used to be a bit looking a bit different, right? Now we just have them like this. And then also here, another row. Should be fine for now. Have the road going over there. Or the camphor wax. And I really just need, let's start with 2. Right, that's already plenty of. It's actually requiring a lot of materials. There you go. And production of camphor wax has started. Ethanol is going to be a bit more tricky because ethanol requires corn, and for that we do need the corn fertility. Phew, we have that. At least that's something. Something working for us from time to time. We do need a bit of space for all these new multi-factories. We don't need the infrastructure of electricity, right? Since the whole island gets electricity soon, I don't need to worry about that. We have the lumberjacks over there. Here, what is the consumption of that actually? We are actually consuming more than we produce right now. So once more, I could indulge my docklands. There we have it. For getting the rest of it in, and I think we're getting way too much in anyway, right? We could bump it up to 1,000, barely consuming more coffee, 63 tons that is. So this is all fine. Let's get rid of those here because we do need some more space where that road goes over. And here we're probably going to have then some proper high-end industry. No, I would like to have this a bit closer to the city itself of Manila. So those factories might actually just have them here, right? Let's get rid of these rural factories. That's the saw pits, so we can have them a bit further over. I would like to make a bit of room here. Another lumberjack hut, let's get rid of that. And these roads here. What was I thinking when I built those roads? There you go, right? And with that we have now a nice proper road going all the way up to this area, leading then to my industry zone on that side. And on the other side we are also going to have then more industrial buildings now. That we're going to need for the motor production. One of them is then already the multi-factory for celluloids, and as we can see, the ratio is 1 to 1, so I think 2 of them max will be absolutely fine for basically forever. Right, so let's have 2 here. And we will also need the cable factory. Of them we need a few more, so I'm going to have them further away. And then we have the motor assembly plant, as it's called. And this one we can have on the other side here. I have 2 of them. Like this. Actually, let's make this one smaller. We can squeeze in another one here. I might consider actually adding the fan factory to that at some point, right? It's a smaller one. We could have that over here. Yeah, that would work out. Let's have the... Can I do this somehow? Nah, because of the cliffs it's not possible. So I'm going to move the cable factories away a bit. So we can use one here. And definitely also one here. Cable, copper, caoutchouc, cotton, camphor wax, the chemical plant ethanol. That is something we still need. It's a multi-factory. It's producing 2 per minute, so it's once again something we probably should have a bit further away because it's dirty. Let's have it here instead of this lumberjack hut. And 2 of them should be fine. We could actually add 3, 4 of them here. Make it 2 for now. And yeah, we need more bricks. As always, bricks are coming in though. That we have. The ratio is fitting as well for the celluloids, leading all the way to the motor assembly plants then once more. And with that, we have the motor production basically almost set out for us now, right? Yeah. We just need more bricks, that's it. Let's head back to Embasa real quick. So over here, we have now once again the mild shrimp working its magic. Because what I would like to do here for sure is adding another row of flamethrowers. We're not going to slack here one bit. I think that's it now. One more. Let's go ahead and do this. Costing me quite a bit, but that's fine. Meanwhile, also in Dagman culture, the indigo is in full bloom and we're harvesting all of it. That's the important thing. And now we need a trade route. Unfortunately, I will need to use the mild shrimp if I want to keep this stable. I could also try to work a charter route on that. We can try it, really. Let's do this, right, from Dagman to... Wait a second, we need the indigo first. One thing I don't know right now is, can we actually have a waypoint system here? It doesn't look good. Let's go ahead and try this out. There's the schooner coming out, and it's going to make then this delivery. Let's just see. There's the harbor area. Whew, it's going to be close, right? So this is going to be, hopefully, its path. 1 inch to the left and the schooner is getting destroyed. We'll just see how that turns out. Oh, Sean. You're insulting me once more. And with that, the indigo gets over to Tabrim. We're still having this quest here. So the dried meat I have now the indigo. I still need to have 1 more linen mill together with the linseed farm. So let's go ahead and add 2 more linseed farms. Upgrade the warehouse because it's getting a bit busy here. Make sure they have their proper connection. And then another linen mill that we can have over here. Right, and this then leads to 1 tapestry loom. I was calculating with 2 of them. And then I would need to build 2 linen mills. Let's build 1 for now and 1 in blueprint mode, right? That's the tapestry loom. Waiting now, producing then 2 tapestry per minute. Consumption is at 1, so that's fine. I will, however, stop the consumption for now so that we can finish that quest more easily, right? And dried meat, let's also check it up there quickly, is going up. We have enough of that. Perfect. This is that, and also here, there we have it. The first 80 tons of indigo on the bounding oryx are now being delivered. Hopefully safe and sound. It is a quiet area here, right? There is no ships anywhere to be seen. So I just hope that on this fine day, at least once, the schooner gets over there, delivering the indigo. Camping around like crazy, we're back in Panagos. I need to rebuild my ruins, right? I think that's all of them though. We're looking rather good on the workforce there again. And also we have finished the foundations of the warfare. There you go. We can start the next phase right away. 1,000 workers this time. Reinforced concrete, steel beams, bricks we have plenty of, and 30 minutes of our time. for the next phase of this juggernaut. Let's go ahead and also upgrade some farmers. Yeah, we can do this. Probably up here we have still those farmers overlooking the city. I don't want to have farmers overlooking the city. And then we also have here a bunch of people that we can upgrade. Let's upgrade this block there for now. With that, we have the workers that we need to start the next phase of construction. Jumping back again to Manolar, where we built the first chemical plant for ethanol. And as we can see, corn is something we need. It's producing 2 times or 2 tons per minute, consuming 2 times. So we need to have a corn production of up to 4 per minute at the moment to build right now and to build as a blueprint version. In the tortilla section we have it. We already have corn plantations, I think on the other side, right? There they are, right? And we already have some more blueprinted versions there as well. So let's just go ahead and blueprint us further those 2 and build the first 2 here as well. Upgrade the warehouse and continue onwards with the corn production. Upgrading them or boosting them, no penalty at all. So this is also safe to do at some point. Lots of rice over here right now in the sugarcane area. From time to time, people just need that, it seems. Blowing off some steam.
A ship was destroyed.
Alright, and that was the schooner. Was it too close to the... It was too close to the harbor area, right? Just a tiny inch, really. I think one cannon shot was already enough, and it got destroyed. Alright, so much shrimp it is, unfortunately, for the moment. I really don't like to do this. Let's cancel the trade route. Can we really not have a waypoint here? That's a shame, really. Right, create a new one. And unfortunately, really unfortunately, we need to waste one of my high quality ships on that. There we can have a waypoint now at least, right? So, I mean, it has the white flag. It doesn't really matter still for safety reasons. Let's have a tiny waypoint in here. And there it is. The Mal shrimp, off it goes. Delivering indigo now to Tabrim, safe and sound, hopefully. Jumping back again, Panagos, as the Admiral is once again trying his luck. That's fine for me. Really, these are, like, this is just sound in the background, right? These constant attacks, I don't worry about them for the moment. They might grow in size at some point, right? As also the opponents get better ships. Still, for the moment, I'm just enjoying all the advanced weapons, all the loot coming in there from time to time. And with that, we continue onwards in the next episode. Motors it is, and ship greases is, and yeah, working towards our next big projects. Stay tuned.